Well, welcome to my page. Obviously, your curiosity got the better of you. You've landed on my booking page. Well, it's the first step to changing the way that your business, NDIS Business, looks like. A lot of people have told me about the ad that it speaks the truths, and I'm happy about it because I really want to give people the help that they need to succeed in their NDIS business. Now, a lot of people have asked me, what do you do different, Ari, to everyone else? The fundamental thing that happens after you go through the process of rebranding, revoicing, etc., is something inside you changes. And that is that you understand who you look after and who you want to be. People levitate towards people if they provide a solution. Now, majority of people that come to me, they've got the registration groups, they've got really nice looking websites, all that sort of stuff, but that's not what it's about. It's about the message on who you are actually good at looking after. Now, I've tried a lot of different methods, because I've been doing this for about 8 to 10 years now, and I've done over 2,000 providers. Unless they're children where you've got disgruntled parents and, they're a little bit cynical and they're always searching, doesn't matter if it's a support coordinator in allied health, they'll do their own research. Those type of ads, they sort of work, and I've got quite a few businesses that we run ads for. But for the majority of people, the best way for them to grow their business is actually stand out from the crowd and not be a generalist. That means, example, look, I've got a nurse that's highly capable and she's actually got a review on the actual booking page. She just wants to do continence care. And she went through the workshop, we redid her site and stuff like that. Her husband wanted to buy her a job because she used to work for the MS Society. And in 6 weeks' time, she got 28 clients because she did one thing: continence assessments and maintaining infection control, stuff like that. So she wrote out to all the neurologists in the way that I taught her how to do it. And that happened. Now I've got another person that just deals with teenagers. And, we rebranded him. They're not providers, they're not participants. They're mentors and buddies because every teenager wants to feel right. So it shifted. I've got nurses in Western Australia. I got her to go to the expos. I gave her an NDA so she can give to potential providers that she will be their clinical partner. She now has 12 staff. These are the things that happen once you know who you are. Community access, transportation, life stages, transitions, innovative participation. Oh, that's a good one. Most people don't even know what that is, and they've got that registration group. I want you to understand that when you come on board, there's going to be 2 things that are going to change for you. Number 1, you know who you are. And number 2, you'll know how to attract the right customer. Number 3, I'll include this: you won't have sleepless nights trying to pay the bills. Because there's 660,000 participants out there. But it's not enough participants for a generalist, because you've got to solve a problem. Now, my system, how it works is I put you through a rigorous discovery session, which will talk about your past work, your qualifications, what sort of knowledge you know when it comes to disability. Have you worked in the industry before? It's not the be-all and end-all. It'd be good to have. I've got a tennis coach from all things, and he's probably one of the biggest providers that I've got. All right, but the thing is, you got to understand who you are. So the discovery does this. I ask a lot of airy canary questions. I even talk about potential staff, the problems of working, trying to get this started, and how do you scale it without not putting food on the table. We discuss that. And what actually happens afterwards is I put a brand together. We talk about what sort of things that we talk about within the brand. What sort of people, what age group, everything like that. And what we do is we restructure your online environment. After that, I have my team that's quite capable, and you'll be working with these guys, all right? Web guy, content. I don't hire website content people. I've got 2 girls with journalist training, all right? You've got to make sure that APRA loves our stuff, all right? Now, I write all the content initially, but they actually morph it into a web sort of platform and format, all right? Get your business cards right and pamphlets, all that sort of. Sometimes we do 3 or 4 brochures, depending on the type of business that we're actually putting together. We don't have a limit on that, all right? Because at the end of the day, I want to give you the tools to actually make it work. Now, if you're not prepared to work hard, this next part of the journey, don't waste your money, okay? You're not going to get a VA to implement the outreach that I teach you how to do. You will do it yourself. No one trusts someone more than the owner of the business. It's like me saying to you, I'll get my staff to put the whole concept together. Nope. No one can do what I do. No one can do what you do. Now, if you're good at what you're doing, but you've never done outreach, referrals, you're not good on the phone, etc., I help you with this. How the actual support looks like is I teach you how to make an inquiry into a phone call. All right? Now, I'm giving you all this stuff absolutely free of charge here, okay? There's 3 things that happen when a phone call happens. Because it's an inquiry, they've either looked at your website, been referred to, or you've run an ad if you've done something on Facebook or something like that. There's 3 things you can guarantee. Number 1, they know what you do. When we do change the narrative, that is. Number 2, they know who you are. And number 3, this is the doozy, and they don't know who the hell you are. Well, that's the point that I build. Now, the tip here is no one likes being sold to. Everyone likes to be understood. And I teach you the trigger points of how to build empathy and listen to their story. Now, this is great advice because every time, I don't know if you've ever come across and you've had someone call and you go, oh yes, and what are you going to do for little Johnny? Well, we go to the, park, we go to the zoo, we do, water sports, stuff like that. Or we'll ask Johnny, that's a common one. How do you know before you actually sit and listen to the customer? Johnny could be petrified of animals. Thank you for all this information, Johnny goes. It's a lot to consume. Let me consume it and I'll get back to you. And guess what happens? They never get back to you. How many times has that happened to you? Now look, the next stage is the hard work. I give you some AI tools. I show you how to use it. It does the research on the particular person you want to reach out to. It gives you the synergy, gives you all the stuff that you need to actually say, I've done my research on you and we're a perfect fit. It will produce phone call conversation topics, questions they might ask you. What sort of systems have you got in place? All the templates of what you need to do for that particular person will come through. And I teach you how to organise it, and you're going to send them out. First day, you're going to send out 10. No more than that. By day 8 and 9, you're communicating with people. All right? You'll be sending out second emails, third emails, making phone calls, responding, and you start creating movement with the new voice that we decide to put together. I'm excellent at getting that out of you. I will ask something 1,000,000 times over, guys, until I find the aha moment in you. Now, you want to do something with your business. That's why you're here listening to me. So really think about it. If you've done everything the same way over and over again, that's insane. And you're expecting it to change. Insane. So book a time with me. Let me ask you a few fundamental questions because we've got about half an hour on this meeting, and I'll give you some advice. I'll tell you how I reckon we should angle this, what its costs, all that sort of stuff, all right? Now, I do support you over the 12 months, and I have a great network of auditors, registration people, etc. I'm a mentor for one of the most respected companies in Perth, all right? And everyone in my network, including providers, and I'm hoping that I'm talking to you as a potential provider with us, we help each other. For you to be successful, you need to be able to understand yourself and the industry, how it works. Just being qualified, being good at your job, it doesn't cut it. I know you've spent thousands getting here. Most people have spent $20,000, $25,000, and that's on a good day. You've built a website, took you 10 years to get that done because they're not the most reliable people in the world. And you've blown your dough. And you're still working for someone else. And you're doing aged care as an agency sort of contractor, which you can't really base staff security on, because if they pull a rug underneath your feet, they're going to say to your staff. So if you really want to make a go of it and have somebody that actually can help navigate what's going on, message me. Do a booking, but look, I've only got X amount of time, so make the booking, okay? Half the time I've got to ring people and go, I'm waiting online, hey? And they do, and they come online. But I need you to be serious about it. You want to change your business, you've got to change the way you think, the way people perceive you, and get off your butt. No one's going to make it happen for you. I will give you the tool. I will show you what to do. I will keep doing it until you learn it. That's my promise. And I've got a great team that actually support me. I give them the whole program and the list, and they put the pieces together for me. I oversee everything. Like I said to you before, if you're the owner of the business, no one else is going to make it happen to you. And I put my hand up. I have to do that as well. So hopefully to see you on our video call. All right, and you have a good day, and let's grow your business.